Eric, you must whisper gently.
No, this is a sitcom.
Okay.
See, the bass is up here.
Oh, okay. I see now.
Now I'm seeing Amanda. Sorry, I should have been taking over. Amanda, can you play the bass for me?
Why is it so high up and so small?
That's where
That's
the
the
bass
base.
goes.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's right here.
I'm so tall that's what a base looks like on my body. Now, Eric has a better opening gambit than things that have surprised me about Seinfeld, as Eric has watched Seinfeld in our house ceaselessly for the last 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that for
But
you.
I'll have to say that for another day because there's a better bit.
I started watching it. I went on vacation to a cabin with a bunch of my friends, and I took a weed gummy and got so high and just watched. And then Seinfeld was just on as it is on cable, and I started watching it. It was so soothing that I've done a full Seinfeld rewatch on Netflix, which I've never done before. I'm saving the last episode because I started from where the episodes that were on TV when I watched it were, and that was like season 7.
Oh,
so I've done 7, 8, 9, saved the last episode, and then I started all the way from the beginning.
Nice.
And I'm coming on, and I'm on 6 now.
I looked up, the hair was much worse, and I'm like, "Are you back to season 1?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, they didn't have a stylist back then.
It's wild how it just like truly gets going at like the end of season 2 is crazy. But I've just been like very keyed in on like sitcom stuff recently. Because something just happened to me about 20 minutes ago that I need to share with everyone here.
Oh no.
Okay, so my friend reached out to me. This is so funny because I just saw all of you like an hour ago.
It was like we hung up like less than an hour ago.
And I also took a shower and ate lunch while this also happened to me. So a friend reached out to me and said, "Hey, do you want to be on this podcast? It's called." I can't remember the exact name, but theoretically, it's like a songs my ex ruined, right?
Oh, that's fun.
Ooh,
yeah.
I have several of those.
Yeah, great premise. I really want to be on. I'm like, yeah, I would love to be on. In fact, I have a bunch because the ex-girlfriend who I had so I did 5 years in college because I got my master's accelerated.
Wow, college must be nice.
He didn't go to hat school, but he sure did go to teaching school.
I know. I have a master's degree. Get fucked, all of you.
Wow, having partners that aren't Amanda. Wow.
No, this I come out looking great in this story, Julia.
So this is 2014. It was like basically I'm like a super senior getting my master's degree, and at NYU, and I was still running the slam poetry team. And I was dating this girl who was on there, and she was an actor in Tish, and she was terrible. But the thing is that she also was pretty good at making mixtapes. And something that she did was that she would write, especially because this was 2014, right when Spotify was just like a cool, weird Swedish company. It was still really hard to make easy mixtapes unless you had all the files.
8 tracks was down. It was a big deal.
I know. 8 tracks was still like only for Tumblr bait. So she would also make liner notes. Julia, I was there. I'm not hurting you. I'm saying the experience.
I hurt myself hearing about 8 tracks only being for Tumblr bait.
Nothing was sadder when 8 tracks went down and I had to download all the playlists I made for myself.
I know.
I did that too, man. I did it too.
Oh, mine were like, that's where my X playlists lived, was in 8 tracks.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Incredible. Anyway, so the thing that she would do, she would make liner notes, which she would make Google Docs of all of the lists so I could make them myself, but also she would include like little things about them and stuff. Okay. So there was one more general one that she just like made me a mixtape. And then there was another one which were like explicitly sad songs for me. She gave me sad songs.
Weird flex, but okay.
It was so weird. It was so weird. And she wrote like, it's like she was very mean. And she like,
yeah. Just for context, Eric's friend group described this particular ex-girlfriend as the mean one to me, and I was like, oh, okay.
Very mean. Definitely not my longest dating person before I met Amanda, but definitely the meanest and the worst ex.
Definitely the worst.
Definitely the worst. And like she on the sad songs one, she like in the liner notes, she like would do a song and then she would say the reason why I felt sad, and that's why I should listen to that song because it corresponded to the situation in which I would be sad.
Yikes.
Why make a list of 20 sad things? I don't know.
Yikes.
One of which on the list was when I break up with you. It was on there.
Eric, did she?
She did. Yes, later on she did. Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Yeah, but this was also like before. This must have been like at least 2 months before she broke up with me.
That's still way too close.
Eric, I don't want to say that was a red flag, but that was a red flag.
Brandon, I was 22 and I had all my friends moved away and I was still at college.
And guys, after they broke up, Eric and I met over a cheese board at NYU, and then 3 years later started dating. So everything worked out fine.
Well, now you know I was so harried because she dumped me.
You were,
She
yeah.
dumped me right around graduation.
Bummer. It was right
so
around
that
then?
must have been right around that time.
I
Was
know.
when you said it. Anyway, boy, this is all just set up. Anyway, she was terrible. So I had these two playlists. In my Google Doc, in my Google Drive, I have them saved from 2014 because she shared them to me via Google Doc.
And
right?
Google Doc never lets you delete a thing.
Never lets you delete it. It was just sitting there. I have like stuff from college still in my Google Drive, so like from a really long time ago. I was like, oh, I would love to be on this podcast. Actually, I have the liner notes of some playlists that she ruined, and I sent the regular one, not the sad one. I sent the regular one to my friend.
Should have sent the sad one, but all right.
I know. Well, I had found the regular one, and I hadn't found the sad one yet.
Okay.
Right. So good, but good. Hey, Julia, a star for you for picking up details. So that's like if there's actually a quiz at the end of it to prove that you were paying attention.
Oh, is the last stop? Don't do anything.
I was
Yes,
gonna
that's the
say
last
that.
Can you tell we've been on Google calls for several hours today? We're firing, baby. It's Wednesday at the restaurant. Woo!
So I sent the liner notes of the playlist to my friend, and my friend responded.
And you sent them the link to the Google Doc,
Yes,
right?
I sent them the link to the Google. I sent the link to the Google Doc. I texted it to them, and I'm like, hey, here, this is the liner notes. And she said, oh, I need access. And I said, oh, okay, I'll copy and paste it. Don't ask access because she owns the doc. And then she said, And I'm like, oh fuck! So this random email.
8 years later.
This document has not been modified since January 2014, and now it has a request on it from a random email about looking at it. I think this is funny because very little. I can just say what happened. If it ever comes back to me, which I don't think it will.
Right,
first of all, she's gonna have to reach. She's gonna have to reach out to me, which is hilarious. And two, I'll just say, yeah, I was showing your liner notes to someone else because it's mine and from 2014.
Eric, this is a Next Stop season 2 plotline, correct?
It is. It should be.
It
That was
should
my
be.
first thought as well, Brandon.
My first thought was like, oh, this is Seinfeld 2020, like 100%.
Oh my god.
Where does the bass come in, though, Eric? There was a bass.
It's up here. So that's floating around. If anything updates with that, I'll let you all know. But like, I'm not gonna look at my phone probably while we're streaming. So that's just where we're at. Is that this request is in the ether? She still lives in New York. She's an actor in New York. She's like doing some theater bullshit. So she's on East Coast time. So theoretically, she should look at it.
We hard cut to Amanda at Eric's wedding where this ex-girlfriend stands up and says, I have an objection.
You know, Eric and I did ask each other as we were preparing to get married and like all the logistics were behind us. We were like, I wonder if any of our exes are going to reach out to us to be like, too bad you got married. And unfortunately, Eric didn't get any of those texts. And I just got one weird comment. I got one weird comment of like, oh, was I the last date you went on before you met your spouse? And I was like, not going to answer that. That's like weird and also not about you.
Can I tell you, it's someone you two know.
I think
I know.
I guess.
Yeah, I think I know.
Yeah. Fucking weird thing to do.
A weird thing to do.
It's like, hey, was I the last? It makes me feel real special. Like, all right, you fucking weirdo.
I don't know. Anyway, so maybe this is the comeuppance of looking you up and being like, ah, damn, got away. I was mean to him, broke up with him, and now he's married. Fuck.
Being the last date before someone gets married is not a good thing.
No, Brandon, I spent much of my early 20s being that and feeling bad about myself.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that just happened. So if there's any updates, I'll let y'all know. I'll keep an eye. I'll try to keep an eye on my phone, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But isn't that funny? It's wild. And then I tried to make a copy.
I was like, Eric, come eat lunch. And then he was like, and I was like, Eric, you have to eat before the stream. And he was like,
so I tried to make a copy of it, and apparently you are then the owner of the copy, but the person who shared the original is still
in the document
on it. So I'm like, I need to
really?
Yeah.
Now.
Oh shit.
So I had to. So what I was gonna do was like, oh, I'll remove her, but then I'm like, no, she's gonna get another email. So I just copied and pasted. But
Oh boy.
who would have thought that Google's a fucking snitch?
It's the equivalent of like when you uploaded profile pics to, like early LiveJournal or something.
Or Facebook.
Or Facebook. Less Facebook. I said LiveJournal or Tumblr specifically because like those were at least the pseudonymous accounts for people our age, where like you're more likely to use a pseudonym and not your real name. And so I would always like take a screenshot of the picture that I had uploaded from my digital camera and then phone, because there's metadata to pictures that can say like when it was taken, like maybe it has my name in it, whatever. And like I didn't want to do that shit. That in 2023 is like copy and pasting the text, pasting plain text in case there's any like formatting saved to a different cloud doc storage that you own to make sure there is like no cross ownership of those documents.
Wow.
If y'all could just keep going ahead and vamping while I go through all my Google Docs real fast.
Listen, I have it now. I can show you guys the playlist if you want. I have it now.
I want to save it so you can promote it on that podcast you're gonna guess on.
Promote it. Listen, I have 2 mixtapes, but the song that got ruined for me is from the other one. It's from the Sad Songs one.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a cover of The Boxer by Mumford and Sons, which I really like, but because it's a good song. It's like it adds the folkiness on it, and also it's like very New York City, that particular song, which is why I like it so much. But it's so 2014. And that's going to be the song that technically got ruined. Here's the thing. She also showed me a lot of songs that I like, but they're all very, very 2014 on it. Like on the nice song, there's like on the first mixtape, there's like Kishibashi is on there and Passion Pit is on there. Which she actually said, oh, we're not going to avoid the manic pixie dream girl shit, are we? That was her liner note.
Yeah,
Eric, you're
I can see why
hives.
Brandon, you went to NYU. You should know.
I don't know if I was this embarrassing. I don't know.
It wasn't me. She did it to me, and I was like, "Wow, a girl likes me.
A girl wants to kiss. Neato.
Neato."
May I just say though that Eric did make me a playlist for my birthday, which was a couple of weeks ago, and it is almost 2 hours long, which is incredible. And B,
it has 31 tracks on it.
He did 31 tracks because I turned 31, and one of them is a cover of Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard by Bleachers on the Secret Life of Pets 2 soundtrack. It fucking rocks.
Wow.
And I don't know where he gets this shit from, but I listened to it and I was like, did you commission this for me?
The funny thing about it is every time Amanda listens to it, the Secret Life of Pets 2 art comes up.
Like that spotty dog is like right there.
That not Pixar, a little bit kind of sort of Pixar-ass dog shows.
Wait, what was the cover of? Sorry, I missed the
Me and
original.
Julio Down by the Schoolyard.
I don't think I know that song.
Yeah.
Down by the
schoolyard.
schoolyard. You definitely know it.
Well, I'm on my way.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way.
Chad, don't get out me.
Brandon.
Taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye.
You definitely will if you listen to it. It's at like played at every wedding, or not wedding, but like graduation maybe, or like
it was
birthday party
or 70s
70s
homage
night.
movie.
Yeah,
Brandon, you've heard the song. I promise you've heard the song.
Brandon, play right now. Tell us.
Brandon, you majored in music.
No, now he's trying. Now he's trying to be Brandon.
No.
Now he's doing Brandon things.
Real quick before Dominique WK logs off, or if they didn't already, they said a very nice thing to us. Just a moment to say thank you all for being so awesome and giving me amazing stories that I cherish a lot. I just wanted to share that with y'all.
Aww.
Thank you, Dominique.
Thank you.
Dominique
Thank
is
you.
very active on our Instagram, so I know you, I see you, and you're the best. I think Dominique might have been one of the people who wrote in about marine biology stuff or something.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just they contributed to stuff we said on an after party at some point. So it was either marine biology or it was like biology stuff from the campaign.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So cute.
Getting back on topic, Bray and Raltz
Please.
both say they don't know that song. So.
Yeah, but they're Gen Zers. Brandon, you're older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're children. They would have heard it from The Secret Life of Pets.
Exactly. The superior version
Roasted.
of the song.
Elliot Rosewater also said, "Don't watch your hero stream, y'all." And that's very funny.
You guys are doing great. If only we had like a token of our appreciation to show you.
Where is it?
It's on the
What?
table.
Oh, I forgot. Oh.
To show you, that
Okay, slowly say the name of the track of the song again.
me, and Julio down by the schoolyard.
All right.
Yep.
Tell me if y'all can
like
hear this.
a
when I play
million
it.
commercials.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want
It's
you to hear it,
very
so let me know if that
famous.
happens.
No,
do not
I
hear
don't hear
anything.
anything, Brandon.
Okay, cool.
So first, let's show. So we were first very. Okay, he's listening.
Oh, Brandon's listening to a song.
Yeah. It's iconic.
Y'all,
Like
I've
not
never
knowing-
fucking heard this song before.
I want to
It's like
say
not knowing Dancing Queen.
Wait, hold on. Because it was Paul Simon, he's a New York person. It might also be from
y'all
our
are fucking
from our-
Northeasterners.
These are from our parents. This is why
Yeah.
Billy
No, it's like
Joel
in
and
our
Paul
parents'
Simon
cars,
are of the same of
Yeah.
the same
I
genre.
I barely know any Billy Joel songs too. I only know like the biggest ones.
Yeah.
All right, so Brandon, so this is from Paul Simon from Simon and Garfunkel, 5'2" man who absolutely fucks.
yeah.
No one has ever fucked harder.
He dated Carrie Fisher for a very long time, and they had a really tumultuous relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's a great song, Brandon.
We you should listen to the Secret Life of Pets and Bleachers cover of Being Holy Down by the Schoolyard. Eric's ex sucked, and I'm the wife. That's where we land. So
Well, I'll let you hold on. I gotta keep my email open.
Yeah, please. So we got a lovely package a few weeks ago to the studio from a lovely listener who made us, in fact, this is an embroidered jokin. It is like felt. It is stitched very beautifully.
So good.
It says joke on it on two sides in a lovely font. And so we thought, damn, like this is incredible. You know, it would be so nice if we just had like a version that could, I don't know, like stay in your pocket, you know, stay in your wallet, that wouldn't get like waterlogged if you threw it at your friend in a bar. Don't do that. They're kind of heavy. But, you know, if only.
It's
Amanda
terrible.
Library Chick in the
There it is.
Show us the back of that, Eric.
And then the back has this.
Oh, what is the heft? What is the weight? Give us the review.
It's like a challenge coin. It's quite heavy.
It's
we have
solid
3.
gold. It's worth $147.
That's why we only made
Buy
3
yours
of them.
now and bury them in your backyard.
It's really soft.
It's really
Do not
soft.
squish it in your hands. But no, we have 3. We're gonna give them to you two at PAX East.
Yay!
But we had these made for us so we can give each other jokins.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe it has
the
the
pixels
real-
look so good.
It has the real font.
I know.
Yeah.
It's really impressive.
Elliot Rosewater says, I can't wait to chuck that at my friends in bars.
For now, only 3 in existence, but you know, it might change if you guys are really really eager for it.
No.
Yeah. I just wanted to point out, Amanda, that Library Chick, who's in the chat right now, was the one who sent us the wonderful embroidered
Thank
joke.
you.
yeah.
I didn't.
Library Chick.
I remembered that you had put your real name on the note, so I didn't want to like dox you. But thank you, Library Check, for reminding us that it is your username.
I
Those
will
snacks, though.
Special
Yeah.
snack.
Library
Can
Chick's
I
from
don't-
Australia.
Yes,
Yes.
I think we can't dox them if we say a whole continent.
Yes,
They're also from Australia and sent us a ton of Australian snacks.
which we are bringing to PAX East so that we can all eat Australian snacks as we get ready
Thank
for the
you.
con.
Thank you.
That's how we're gonna stand out amongst all the nerds. Is like we're gonna be eating. We're gonna be.
We're
eating,
going to smell like Vegemite.
No, we're gonna be eating wagon wheels. See,
Yeah.
I've been paying attention.
Yeah, I'm watching Australian Survivor, which is excellent right now, in case anybody was wondering. I'm a parody of myself, I get it. But they had like a snack closet in the jury villa.
Oh.
And I saw some of the roast chicken chips that Library Chick sent. That Julia, the self-controlled taken for me not to eat all of those is high.
Well, because we ate the
Thank
finger
you.
lime ones though.
That was in a previous
Ooh.
package.
Yes,
Um,
different package from Library
limes.
Checks.
And God, I'm so excited to eat these roast chicken chips.
Special shout out. I think just also because everyone just assumes that Australia is just like Sydney and the surrounding area of Queensland, but like this shit, the company's from Tasmania, so the
Yes.
different
Oh, cool.
flavors of the chips are fucking tight.
And
So this
there's
particular one.
Tasmanian honey, which I'll also bring for our voices.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's so good. And Library Check very smartly put it in a plastic bag, which was needed
Smart.
because it did a little bit of leak, but it did not
But not into the
um,
rest of the back. or
it
box.
did not get into the sweet stuffed kanga that is now on my desk.
Aw.
Nice.
I said the wrong
That's
thing.
clutch.
Roo.
Roo.
Kangaroo is what it's called.
Kangaroo.
It's very sweet, and we're excited to have it.
Kanga's the mom from Winnie the Pooh, and then Roo is the baby, if I
That's it.
remember correctly.
Oh.
That's it.
Mm,
Okay.
Got it.
What are
Eric,
we doing?
do
Should
you-
we?
Yeah.
What are we doing
I'm
today?
double checking to make sure that no one has reached out to me.
No,
but
he'll
we're-
do that as I scroll. And we are, of course, here to laud Brandon and his two grandpas,
Two dads.
two dads, two grandpas.
Now, I am brothers. Let's be real. It is important to note that I did go to Disney this past weekend, and I did see my brothers at the Disney World Park and Resorts.
Yes.
So we're good.
This is actually a photo from that, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Brandon somehow scaled the wall of the Muppets 3D theater and
Well,
went
it
and sat
wasn't.
with them.
It wasn't somehow, Julie. I just
Okay.
did it, and this was right before I got kicked out and banned permanently. So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Photo was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also sent Brandon 5 years in the past, so he would look like this in the photo.
Yeah. Famously so.
Oh, that's right. We have to do stuff. Brandon, get out of here. Okay, Brandon, you can stay.
No,
Bye.
let him
Oh.
stay. Let the Brandon stay. He looks so good there.
Hold
But
on.
it is, of course, a whole new month. It is March, and we would love if you could give us your Prime Gaming sub. There he is.
And there he is.
Oh, the fit is so good.
Thank you. I'm gonna. Oops.
No, I ruined it.
You keep going.
Yeah, no, I got thrown off by looking at how well Brandon is creeping up over that text.
See, he's in between. I don't know how he did it. It's time to light the lights
There it is.
on the Muppet Show tonight.
Is Brandon hiding until he's
Yeah.
gone?
Yes.
No, he's aping what I'm doing.
Guys, just a quick business note. I can't give an effective call to action while you're distracting with fun antics. So.
Okay, hold on. All right, there we go.
Great. Please connect your Amazon account or the Amazon account of the parent, sibling, or coworker whose password you have, and give us your Prime Gaming sub. Just hit subscribe under the channel after you connect your accounts, and it'll give you a little checkboxy option to use your Prime Gaming sub. You got to do it every dang month, or else Daddy Bezos keeps that money all for himself.
wins.
And I had to read recently about the growth of his wealth since 2020, and it made me want to vomit. So let's take from him $4 at a time. And give us your Prime Gaming
Hey,
sub.
Elliot Rosewater, subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
To be clear, you can also subscribe with money, but we want to make sure Bezos' money gets used up before yours.
Oh,
Bourbon Wolf.
Thank you. Go ahead, Julia.
Reminds us that if you want to subscribe with your Prime Gaming sub, it has to be done on desktop.
Yes.
So I'm sorry
Yes.
if you're on your phone trying to do it. You can't do it that way. It's got to be on your
Yeah.
desktop.
And you can do it when we're not live as well. That's also fine. But while
Yep.
we're live, we're here to remind you.
Oh, Elliot Rosewater used it with the real human dollars. So
Oh,
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So one last thing before we go back to making jokes. The difference, the second difference between Prime and regular is that for Prime, you have to do it every month. That's why they do it for free. Because
make
you'll
it hard,
forget.
yeah.
They make it hard. So you got to do it every single month. So if you did in the past, you got to do it again. If you do it with money, it will automatically just do your thing. It will automatically do your thing. You can also give subs. Remember, you get a discount if you give it to somebody else. And it'll count towards, and it'll make like community growing, and also we'll know how many people gave gift subs. Remember when Jeff gave 100 gift subs to us, Amanda?
That
I
was
thought it was 100.
amazing.
Like overtime.
Yeah, overtime.
That was bananas. But now
Yeah.
he has 2 babies, so he has to put his money elsewhere.
those
Into
babies. They need
diapers.
that gaming money.
Hey,
Yeah.
Elliot Rosewater gifted Tier 1 sub to Bill Bree.
Just like
Thank
that.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing us how to do this, Elliot. We really appreciate it. See, it's that
Y'all are
easy.
thebomb.com.
Now, very importantly, Eric, while we get started here, I did want to. I've been hiding this for a week.
Sure.
I got something at the World of Disney to celebrate the beginning of Camp-Paign 3, and I would like to share it with you all now, if you will allow me.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
Brandon,
wouldn't we?
Show it to me.
show it.
Oh, my
wow.
god. I like that it goes over the headphones too. That's the impressive part.
That's incredible.
It's just my pirate hat.
Are you going to wear it when we record?
Absolutely. It was $40. I have to wear it at least 40 times.
I need to make
We
it-
need-
I need to make it worthwhile.
We need to do a Campaign 3 live show just so Brandon can wear that hat.
Yup.
That's fine.
Oh my
I'll be
God.
gloved. Brandon will have a hat. That sounds
I
great.
already have like a little like floppy witch hat for Cammy, so we're ready to go.
And Amanda, you just need to wear the puka shell necklaces of your homelands.
Of
Of
Long Island,
Long
New York,
Island, New York. Yes.
I might have overshadowed Westy Imposters subscribing to tier 1. Thank you so much.
Also
Definitely.
incredible. I
No.
think you summoned the hat, Westy, with your sub.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
I forget. How do I do I need to make a new window to make sure I don't move anything?
I'm pretty sure it's just the tab, but why don't you click to like an empty tab and they'll tell us.
Okay.
I also
Did
thought
Oh, I can see it.
I could
Okay.
roll my dice.
Yeah, so
in
new
here.
window.
Oh, you
Oh,
mean
that's
smart.
a good idea.
Brandon,
See-
that might help somehow.
Maybe.
That might just help. We
To
can
get
take
the
your dice
stank
out
off.
of jail. Yeah.
I know. I've never seen such crit ones.
I rolled like dog shit.
We all
and
rolled like dog shit in the last episode.
You-
Something's gotta.
I
gotta...
was legitimately worried we were gonna have a TPK.
Yeah,
I was legit worried.
it was getting there.
CBD?
By the way, all the folks on the Discord, it was like, oh yeah, clear like Eska means the fucking. It's the name of the fucking.
I didn't even
thing.
think to Google it.
And I-
didn't
like,
even think to Google it.
I was like, Jesus Christ, Eric, we are so stupid.
Can I tell you guys?
He's
something?
100 steps ahead.
Can I tell you guys something? The name of the dangly bit on. Do you know why that's the word?
No, I
No.
did not know
Eska. Why the word Eska means trap?
No.
It's because the name of the dangly bit on an angler fish is called an Eska.
Oh yeah, that's what I
Oh,
meant. Sorry.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Rude.
That's not what they said on the Discord. Was they used the dictionary definition?
Yeah,
of what
they
it was
only
of
went
the
half
word.
as far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But no, it's literally that's what it was. I'm like, what
Fucking
should I name
roasted.
this? And I named it that.
See, that's why
Also-
Eric doesn't have to have notes because he's just playing with children. We go, pirate ship, please.
Pirate ship, please. We don't know how to Google.
No, here, Eric, you are such a mean DM. We need both puppets and a putt-putt golf set.
Puppets and mini golf. Puppets and mini golf.
And then he's like, I'm gonna fucking murder all of you.
Oh, you fucking idiots.
Real important. Ralt in the chat said, I'm really enjoying my dice that I got from FanRoll using code Join the Party at checkout for 10% off.
Hey,
Hey.
thank you.
Hey, if you like it so much, tell us the quality of it, and then maybe we'll continue to work with them for
Yeah.
some other stuff.
Eric,
If
what are you
we-
doing to me?
Oh, I
You're
was
a
just
ghost.
for some reason I thought you were a ghost, and I was trying to make a whole Luigi's Mansion thing out of it.
Oh,
Sure,
okay.
sure. That was cute.
Because
Cute.
while you were jumping around, I wanted to go. And this is what I thought.
Is that the noises? What happened in the mansion?
That is the theme song of Luigi's Mansion. My favorite thing about Luigi's Mansion, I don't remember if they do it in 2 and 3, but they definitely do it in 1 on the GameCube, is that when Luigi is walking around the mansion, he hums the theme song to himself and he's scared.
Aw.
Oh, that's cute.
So he's like, it's what a lad. I love Luigi. What a boy.
I love that he's being voiced by Charlie Day.
I know, what an absolutely incredible thing. Also, just to give context to where Amanda and I were at when we were 26, I was like, oh, I love Charlie Day. He's so funny on Always Sunny. And then Amanda's like, oh, you mean for my fanfics from Pacific Rim 2?
From the second, Amanda, the second.
No,
I have to leave.
Not to correct Eric, but it was the
I'm
first
sorry.
Pacific.
Yeah.
It was the first
that
Pacific
was my
Rim.
confusion.
It was the
Yes.
first Pacific Rim, but then the things that they built, that they talked about in the first Pacific Rim, became the core of
Yes,
the
yes.
of the plot of Pacific
No, their
Rim 2.
relationship really took a dark turn, even compared to fanfic in number 2. I also made Eric see Kingsman 3 with me.
That
which,
was wild.
Which did
Bold
not
move.
hold up.
Which was crazy
Um,
because there's a part where you literally go inside of a woman's vagina.
Yeah.
No,
And
that's
Amanda
the-
made me see, and Amanda's like, no,
And I was
Anchorman
like-
is too boyish. And
Wait, is that the
It's
first one?
stupid.
Or are you the third one?
Kingsman
that-
3. That's where
They
that
do that
happens.
again?
I don't remember that part of Kingsman.
when they
or
go to
did
the
we
when they go to the
rewatch-
music, when they go to Glastonbury.
Yeah,
At the
yeah,
very
no.
end of the first one, the camera zooms into a woman's ass, and I was like, "Oh, not for
Yes,
me anymore."
no, they did it again. in
Oh
number
no,
3,
they did it.
yeah.
Okay, that's even funnier that it was a callback.
Jesus Christ.
Sure was.
Another nice. Do you want to hear another nice thing from chat?
Always.
Oh yeah.
It's
Bill
just
Bree-
full of compliments today. I
I know.
love it.
Someone,
Yeah, it's
I
been
forget
nice.
who, but Julia, someone said your hair looked really good.
Thank you.
Bill Bree in chat said, "While I'm here, I just wanted to say you guys are my first podcast in general and my first D&D podcast. Have loved JTP since episode 1. So glad to see you guys grow the way you have."
Aw.
Thank you.
Yay.
If
Very
you're
sweet,
comfortable
thank you.
sharing, I'd love to know how you learned about us. I'm always so curious how people come to their first podcasts.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, everyone's
Eric, it's
being
Teresa.
Yes, I wanted to talk about Teresa because Teresa's in here in the mix.
Teresa.
In Japan, Boo's name is Teresa.
It's so funny to me every time I remember it.
It's so funny. It's my favorite like video. It's my favorite video game.
Is Boo canonically a lady then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Hell
that.
yeah. Girl
Julia,
bossing
you
her
want-
way to riches.
Julia, on Women's History Month, you want to know why?
Why?
Because one of the programmers of the Mario where they introduced Boo, his wife was named Teresa, and she was a nag.
Oh no. That's not a
Wait,
good women's
Quick,
history
show us a
month.
plush as a palate cleanser.
A Teresa plush?
No, like one of the ones in front of you, IRL.
Oh, one of my Okay, I'll do a different one. Here. Kerbo!
Yeah.
Carbo!
Also, Eric, could you update us on the? So, for anyone who was not here last month, we realized, a la minute, what do you call it, in media res, that Eric's.
We realized table side. we grilled this up for
Fuck,
you.
I'm leaving. No. So
yeah,
funny.
they're
Top Chef
serving
comes
some
back tonight.
guacamole.
Top Chef World. I'm so excited. Oh my god, and the mochajete. Anyway, we realized that Eric's Vanillish plushie smelled like terrible dollar candle from Target.
Oh, true.
Would you update us on the butt of the Vanillish?
Oh, it still smells, but it's much
Okay.
less. So
Okay, that's good.
I did put it right up against my nose, but it
Yeah.
it smells fine now.
The room doesn't stink anymore. He's gotten several baths in baking powder. So, guys, don't worry. Life's okay.
For those of you updating my Wikipedia page, Vanillish is my third favorite Pokemon. So there
Gotcha.
you go.
Natch.
Bilbrey said that they could listen to music at work, and they scrolled Spotify and found D&D, and we were one of the first ones to pop up. So that's
nailed
good.
There we go.
Nailed
I'll take
it.
that.
That's great.
For all that stuff specifically, and we're going to talk about this more in the after party. But if you want people to listen to the show, join. We're not some of the big large lads who are in the Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop RPG space. As much as I know, me and Matt Mercer look the same.
Famously so.
Famously so. I also look like an elven man stepped out. Like, you know, one of those fairy stories, Julia, where like it's the last fairy because all of the forests are gone and now like they don't exist anymore because of the proliferation of steel. That's I look exactly like that, but for an elf.
And your love of sleeveless cardigans, right? Of course, naturally.
yes, of course. I love this. Is that like we still need people? We're still growing the show. So if the theme song and the videos of the theme song, which we have on Twitter, we have on Instagram, they're pinned. We have on Tumblr, and we have on YouTube, which is where you can also find VODs of all of our streams. You share those with people because that will be the best way to get people to join the podcast.
Yay!
I think it's a great on-ramp, and people should do it.
Let's give him an on-ramp to side quests, Eric. Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I like that.
That's something.
Get rid of the bottom, just make it happen.
It's like we're looking at a full moon and Brandon's face is on it.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Now I have to do that.
Like a 1920s movie.
Eric did tell me recently that Baby Bell cheese, which was the like shitty cheese snack of my childhood. I know it's not shitty, but like it was like
shitty
grocery
appreciative.
Store. Now makes vegan, and I have to try it.
I think it was always lactose free, Amanda. That's what I saw. Like I don't know if the way that Baby Bell cheese is made, if it was always lactose free.
I'd be surprised if it was lactose free. It's possible it was low lactose.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Listen, I'm trying to cultivate a very specific type of internet instead of like seeing that like whatever the fuck's going on in Florida. I'm trying to cultivate this instead. So
yeah,
I'm trying my best.
Well, I also promised, speaking of cultivating our internet, I also promised Julia I would show her this.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Brandon.
I'm a pirate with a lightsaber.
Yes, you are.
You're living your full...
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I like wasn't looking at the screen for a second and that noise happened. I'm like, what the fuck? There we go. Went with the blue. I see you.
Yeah.
Brandon, wasn't an option for the lightsaber to go coochie, 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 coochie?
It wasn't, unfortunately. I did ask for it, but they were like, "Oh, we're out of coochies."
Okay.
Coochie.
You know what I would love? A lightsaber that when it comes on is just a Wookiee scream.
That would be really
Could
good.
be fun.
I'm living my best. Ralt said Brandon is slaying right now. I'm just living my best life, you know.
Slay.
Slay queen.
No.
We're 30 minutes in. Should we do a side quest?
Yeah,
Nah.
Nah, dog. Not even a little bit.
Tuesday at the restaurant. We're sitting down. We're having shots.
Are these fries for us?
You done with that?
Oh, you didn't like it? Too bad. It's fine now.
Can I get in on this? That's what the server says before they sit in your booth.
Can I get in on it?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Eric, I hate the Mask of Majora
I know,
Moon.
it's very
I know, but I have to pair.
Absolutely.
It's like Naboo, right, Brandon? It's you. There's two moons.
Yep.
I know Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Naboo,
think
famously
I also.
2 moons.
I also don't think I told you guys while I was in Star Wars Land, I got alcoholic blue milk and it was delicious.
Did you like
Oh,
it?
you
Because I
did?
really liked it.
I did
It was
too.
mad good. Did you do Oga's Cantina, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got
like?
the expensive one because I wanted the souvenir tiki mug.
Yeah, the Ewok one. I have that one too. Go on.
Yeah.
My favorite was the Dagobah Slug Slinger, which was like a citrusy rosemary cocktail.
Ooh,
but,
I don't think there was on there when we went.
Okay. Let's check it out.
That sounds
Brandon,
good.
we'll just have to go together at some point. You know,
I'm
like,
here for that.
Naturally.
Oh fuck! I just had a legitimately good idea.
What's up?
I need to make something in our campaign where there's a drink around the world, but in Vertistello.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Right, like there's an island with a drink around the world thing in it with stuff from
Yes.
all of the all the countries and
That's
stuff.
really
I love
Epcot
that.
style. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put in a everyone. Hey, all of you guys watching the stream, remember theme park islands.
Theme
Okay,
Park Island. Theme Park
I mean,
Island.
we already
remember
have
theme park island.
We already
Putt
have
Putt.
our puppet
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
When the puppets are away, the putt can
Oh
play.
my god!
Or vice versa. I don't remember which one it is.
It was like Red Sea at night,
It was
Puppets
not
Delight.
that.
Suns to bed. Suns to bed. Whack balls on your head. I don't
Yep,
know.
exactly.
Oh my God.
I hate Puppets Delight. Another thing
That
that was
sounds like an early Simon and Garfunkel album.
Puppets Delight. Yeah.
Oh, very very quickly, Juju in chat, they said that they're going to do Drink Around the World for their sister's 21st
Hell
birthday.
yeah.
Famously, we all did it for my pre-bachelorette party, and it
Yes.
was
Yes.
the best.
Get good food beforehand. We went to a Five Guys. It was a good call.
Mhm. And then
I
we
like it
also
was-
ate as we went around. You have to eat, pace yourself.
Have to eat, pace yourself.
I like that we went to Mexico first. I feel like if we went,
That's
if
how
we
you have
started
to do
anywhere
it.
else,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I liked starting with the margaritas, which you can't fuck up.
Yeah, margaritas are really good. And then by the time you get to Canada, they just have like lagers, and you're like, okay.
You're
you
like,
just,
it's like I'm not even gonna finish this. It's just
Yeah,
beer,
it's fine,
whatever.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was good.
I was thinking about that specifically because I started getting a bunch of like Instagram reels about like Disney girlies drinking around the world, and that
Yep.
just reminds me of Brandon and his siblings going to Disney. It's like,
yeah.
I'm going to spend $1,000. You cannot stop me. It's in my budgets. I will do it.
Do it.
If
I
you
love it.
can, end your day at Trader Sam's.
Sam's, yes.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like the
Hidden
like-
tiki bar at the Polynesian.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
So good.
It's so
That sounds
good.
good.
I went
I
last
just-
time I was there, and it was tight
Wait,
as hell.
yeah, I love it.
I want to stay on the Disney thing for
Yes.
1 second. What is the thing where all the things on the wall speak to you?
That's Trader Sam's.
Trader Sam's.
Oh, it's a Trader Sam's where like
Yeah.
all of the taxidermy is singing at the same
Oh,
time.
no.
Oh, are you
that's
thinking of
a
the bird?
No, that's Jamboree, isn't it?
Is that Jamboree?
Yeah.
Are
Is it
there
restaurant?
taxidermy
Country,
in Jamboree?
Country Bear Jamboree, isn't
No,
maybe.
no. It's like it's like a floor show at one of the restaurants, and there's like a bunch of animals or something on the walls, and they're all singing. I don't know if they're taxidermy or not.
Sounds like
The
the
only thing I
tiki
think of
room?
is the tiki room. The
Yeah.
I think it's the
with
I think it is the
birds.
tiki
Okay.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it would be funny to go in somewhere and like into a restaurant, and maybe we can do this as our first one of going in somewhere, and the restaurant is like all of the servers or the something on the wall. Whether
Okay.
it's
I
like
love that.
taxidermy or it's magic items or something, and
Cute.
I thought that would be fun.
That's
Well,
super
that-
fun. I like
that
that.
sounds like Amanda and I's favorite bar that we were regulars at. R.I.P.
Jekyll and
All
High
right.
Club.
Jekyll and High Club. R.I.P.
Rip.
The only bar that makes you disoriented just by sitting there.
Yeah,
It's true.
because they would slowly go up and down. They have that at Trader Sam's at some of the booths too, which is very funny. Because I
Oh,
was just
really?
like, all of a sudden, I was like, "Why is my drink all the way up here?"
Oh, did they? I didn't even realize that. That's
yeah,
funny.
it's at like the like middle tables that have the like diner stools, basically.
yeah. That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah,
So
tell me about
I-
this bar.
I was just thinking about a pub here.
Mhm.
I think it's something that's like
Ooh.
leathery, or is maybe no, that's a little too busy. I like what I had. And yeah, I was thinking about like, what do we want on the walls that are like the waiters and the either like the wait staff and like or the people who are talking to you. What do you think?
I think you gotta obviously do, you know how like people do swords over the like mantles and whatnot, except it's like a singing magical sword.
Yeah. So do we want to do weapons or do we want to do like?
I think I'm just talking about like general decor. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So like sword over sings is basically the bard of the tavern kind of situation.
Sure. So they're a duo.
Mm-hmm.
I assume?
I love that they're a duo. Yes, let's make it
That's
happen.
incredible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
just
let's
put
do
some, like,
I like
musical notes next to them.
God, I fucking love that like all of the stuff on the walls are like the people who work there. I gotta get my eyes. There they are.
There we are,
God
best
damn it.
friends.
My best friend, these eyes.
Those
It's like
exact
Aegis-Slash.
eyes.
What else do you put
Thank
on
you for
walls?
rotating them appropriately.
I'm going to.
Yeah, the easy thing would be like you know how all the like Joshua Tree girlies have like a ram's skull or something.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I like bones. That's fun. Like just a bunch of bones around the place.
This is a real
Why
like
do they have wigs?
this is a real like himbo soldier haircut. Well done.
Yeah, He-Man. That's what
Now,
you're going for.
yes.
Amanda. I see
Bourbon
you.
Wolf brings up a good point, is if we have a singing sword, there should be a shield somewhere. And I feel like the shield is maybe the base, you know?
Sure.
Like it's behind it.
Yeah. It's just like of when they sing together.
Mm-hmm.
How about this mouth? Do you like this?
Ooh.
I hate
Yep.
all
No.
of that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can you do
Oh,
the one where
no.
it's licking its
Oh yeah,
teeth, Eric?
the second photo would actually be great.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. Thank you.
Julia, do you like making content with us?
Yeah, it's my favorite thing in the world.
It's
Hokuna
working on this
suggested
mouth.
that they have little hats, but I think at this point they really
Look at
don't
the
need
shield.
it.
I know. I'm gonna put a hat on. I'll put a hat on
Okay,
the shield.
okay.
Yeah.
I want to hope Canva is not breaking.
We broke
right now, 'cause
Canva. They finally
they
were like,
won't.
your shenanigans are too much.
Oh no,
yeah.
they were just like actually I don't like this at all. I'll do it manually.
Yeah.
I'll get in there. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's Canva.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Eric, can you zoom in a little bit more?
I will. I'm doing. I have to manually erase Brandon.
I feel like I haven't had to cover my eyes like this since the episode where Brandon revealed his mom was a clown.
Oh,
I can't believe I missed that.
I know.
You know,
Well,
we've all missed different things, but I'm really kicking myself that I missed that.
Eric, I think it'll help you get really fine if you just zoom in super hard.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah.
You can see the individual taste buds.
I know you can.
Okay, let me just get the chin and then I'll get out of this.
Oh boy.
Tongues? Weird. Anyone ever talk about that?
Well, now I'm
Tongue's
gonna
bad.
use
Tongue's
now I'm gonna
bad.
use this a lot. I got it now. I have to like get my money's worth out of
I
this.
know he's like save the
So a
image.
lot of things are gonna have this mouth. I'll tell you that much.
You ever think about how tongues don't actually fit in your mouth?
Yes, a lot. Julia.
What? No.
Yeah.
What the
It's
fuck are
anchored,
you
like,
talking
in your
about?
throat 'cause it doesn't fit in your whole mouth.
Yeah.
Do you ever
What?
think about,
No,
you
hold
ever
the fuck up.
Brandon, look up an anatomical cross section or a medical illustration of the tongue.
And
Don't-
what's wrong with it?
It doesn't fit in your mouth, Brandon.
It doesn't start where the teeth end. It starts down.
That's why you can extend your tongue out so far.
This is like me putting on mascara in the morning, trying desperately not to like make an O with my mouth. As Brandon like moves his tongue inside his own mouth.
Tongue doesn't fit.
Babe, I
in
think
mouth.
that the mouth only goes on the shield and not on the swords.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
No,
Great.
but the swords have to sing.
Oh,
they can vibrate.
Okay.
I wanted the mouth to be like the hero of the shield.
Sure.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The hero
Maybe
image
they
here.
share the same mouth.
Oh.
Okay, this is really funny.
I hate this so freaking much.
Hey,
But I
does
don't.
can the chat tell me this is really funny?
I think it's hilarious, Eric.
Okay, thank you.
But I don't understand why you think the tongue doesn't fit in the mouth.
Because it doesn't, Brandon.
What
Like,
what
it's-
is the mouth? What are we talking about?
It's odd to me that the tongue, which never leaves the mouth unless you're kissing or licking a lollipop,
Or both?
is bigger
The
than its
only two-
container.
The only two situations.
Like, why is it bigger than its container?
Yeah.
Well, where do you want it to attach? Is my question.
I want it to be the size of the
Smaller.
mouth. Yeah. Like my
Hmm.
fingernails are like the size of my finger. They're not like bigger than the finger.
Like that. My issue is when you're resting your tongue inside your mouth,
Mhm.
it takes up your whole mouth. There's like
It's
no
pulled in there.
There's space.
It's too big for that.
Yeah.
And then if you eat too many chips, then it gets even bigger. And then it presses.
Eric, just because Jake isn't here, do you know what the nickname for that type of gun is?
Is it a boomstick?
No, it's a mayor's leg.
Oh, that's very good.
That's pretty good.
That is
Julie.
very good.
Give
That's
him a
pretty
little
good.
hat. He's the mayor now.
I 100% top hat.
I don't think I'm high enough to talk about this tongue stuff.
Okay.
Hey, where does the hat go? Hold on. Wait a
Wait,
second.
yeah,
On the
where does it
butt.
go?
We gotta play everyone's
On the butt.
everyone's favorite
On the
game.
butt.
Where does the hat
Where
go? Because
does
we didn't
the
go to
hat
hat
go?
college.
What's the theme
Where
song
does
for the hat?
go?
Where's the hat go?
It's a good hat, Eric. Eric, it's a
Where
great
does
hat.
the hat go?
Bow, bow.
Ring. Where does the hat go? Ring ding 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 ding. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, so does the hat go here?
Well,
Does the
that's the
hat go
shoulder.
here?
Well, so if the barrels are its eyes, then yes, it goes where you just had it.
I think I think realistically it is where you first put it, but I think it's funny on the butt.
You think
What?
it should go here?
Okay, so the anatomy of a gun. If you cross section it, the tongue is not big. Is too big for the barrel. So
The eyes got too big. Hold on.
Oh,
Why does he
God.
keep giving giving giant eyes every time?
It's the detail. It wants in on it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
the eyes go
Shrink
there.
'em.
No, I think the hat should go where you first put it.
Mhm.
well, that's the shoulder, Eric. It's got to go up next to the eyes.
Oh,
See,
okay.
I
Anything
agree
about
with Brandon.
gun anatomy?
Yeah.
No, I didn't go to hat college.
Yeah,
we already
there it
talked
is.
about this.
Oh.
There it
okay.
is.
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's
Keep the
fine.
eyes dry.
I think a little bit further back, honestly. Like yes, jauntily tilted there.
Oh,
Now,
okay, I'll go
Hakuna did suggest it does need a mustache, and I could not agree more.
Oh,
Mm.
you're right. That's on me. I really got taken down by that story. Why
Now-
is it so large?
Now, Eric, I like just the regular plain black mustache, but what if he was a seasoned veteran and so a little bit of
A
gray?
grizzled old.
Grizzled.
Oh,
old
grizzled.
man.
Let's see what I
Yeah.
can do.
Ooh, I like the one with texture
Mhm.
right there. Yes,
This
sir.
one?
Yes, sir.
And you can change the color to be
Mhm.
gray or white.
Oh, I'll change it to be gray.
Everyone
Sad.
in chat is concerned about the eyeballs being shot out of the gun, and guys, that's just fucking part of the gun. What do you
Yeah.
say?
I love him.
Wait, this-
Like,
This really took it from good to great.
like so how for the people concerned about the eyes, like a bumblebee stings and such ends their life.
Exactly.
If the mayor were to shoot himself, so
Exactly.
he too shall end.
Yeah.
Eric, now currently this gun is nude. Can you put some pants on the butt?
Yeah, like some pinstripe. Yeah, I'm given like real, like oh my god, brain. Ugh. The
Pinstripe
guy,
pants?
the guy
How
from
about,
America.
can we go with suspenders?
The guy
Sam.
from Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam.
The guy from America.
Guys, it's been a really long couple of weeks for
Saving
me.
Private Ryan. That's what you meant.
It's been a really long couple of weeks for me.
Apollo Creed, the guy from America. James Brown.
Buzz Aldrin.
Oh, Amanda's down. Amanda's
James
down.
Gandolfini.
Julia, do you know that my brain said John Quincy Adams? Why?
Oh, Paul Giamatti.
Paul
Yes,
Giamatti.
Paul
Paul
Giamatti.
Giamatti.
Not in a million years would I have said Uncle Sam.
See, like my problem was I remembered Sam, but I couldn't remember what his relationship was
To
to
Sam
America.
from America.
To
Mr.
America.
Sam, Captain Sam. I was like,
Captain
none of
Sam.
these. It's none of
Captain
those.
Sam and
General
Chenille.
Sam.
All right,
Oh,
what I
Jesus
can do
Christ.
for you, Julia, is give you red, white, and blue suspenders.
Perfect. That's great.
Is
Let
that
it be.
good?
Let
Is
it
that good
be.
for you?
Let
There
it
you go.
roll.
Ah!
Okay,
Love it.
Eric, can we change the color of the stripe on the hat then to either red or blue?
Oh yeah.
Let me
good.
see if I
That's
can.
good.
Now Eric Pabloka did say now that we've seen this NPC sentient weapons that we find in the campaign that are pirates. So who can say?
Well, yeah, now, everyone knows that everything that's done on stream is canon.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Famously so.
And that's not to say that there will be a living canon or not.
Now, I know you didn't mean this, but the tie is red, which insinuates that this gun is a Republican, and that does
Yeah,
make
Brandon,
sense.
it's a gun.
He's a gun, Brandon.
His Second Amendment rights are our First Amendment rights.
That's right.
Happy Mom said that's a gun, not a cannon, Eric. How dare you?
Yes, I understand.
Ooh,
I understand.
ooh.
So this guy's there. He's the
I
mayor.
can't get over how good the mustache is.
Yeah,
I know. I love the mustache. Like this is my grandpa now.
It's such a bummer that it's so far away.
I know.
He has to go over
Bigger.
the bar so that like people
I
can
know,
grab
I
him
gotta
if
make
there's a
him bigger.
break-in.
I gotta make him bigger.
Deserves it.
He's the one that judges you when you order a cocktail instead of straight bourbon whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Smoky Bones. Rule number 11: if you're drinking drinking a women's cocktail, make sure to say hi to the mayor's leg above the bar.
All right. I think we need either what's up?
No, I want to do your bones first.
Well, I was gonna say either a skull, animal skull, or a mirror. I think like a tarnished old mirror is also interesting decor that we could take somewhere. Julia,
Can I?
Oop.
Nope. Go ahead.
My suggestion is, Amanda, you know from experience, when you go to a bar and you go into the women's room, there's always a drunk girl who is like very affectionately going to compliment you.
Sure.
God, I
And
missed
that's
that
what
more
this
than anything
mirror
else during the
is.
pandemic.
Yep, that's what this mirror is. It's just like, oh my God, that dress looks so nice on you. Where do you get your hair done? It looks so good. Like,
Yep.
I was gonna say, why don't we go ahead and put the animal skull on top of the mirror? Just have it sort of be a duo situation.
Oh.
Like maybe the animal skull is the one that's trying to take care of the
That's
drunk
talking?
friend,
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
and the
Mhm.
drunk
Okay.
friend is.
I'm
like,
into
in
that.
there. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
What kind of animal skull are we looking for?
No,
Ooh,
when
I
see
love
it,
that first one. I love that first
This
one.
this one?
I was thinking more of the like longhorn situation.
This is a little
Yeah.
devilish, but
The-
there's
Can you go back one before you clicked?
what?
Oh
This
yeah,
one?
that one's fine. Yeah, the one you have.
Love that for it.
This one?
Oh,
No.
oh,
No,
I
the
don't
one
know.
that was already you had it on the canvas.
Oh,
yeah,
this one.
yes, perfect.
Oh, sure, yeah.
that's a friend. That's a friend
That's a
who will be
friend.
like, I love that lipstick on you.
I was at trivia night on
You're
Tuesday.
so tall. That's what I get most often.
I was at trivia night on Tuesday, and Jake was late because he had a work meeting. And this girl like came and sat next to me, and her friends had showed up late as well, so they weren't playing trivia; they were just like there and drunk. And they started doing.
Same
They
me
just
too.
they started doing like music trivia, and this girl was like, I know this one, and like went to reach for a friend's like trivia answer sheet, and they didn't have one. I was like, if you know it, you could just fill it out for me. And she's like, oh my God, thank you. And then like started like really like heavily complimenting me to the point where she's like, oh
Yes.
my God, I think I'm in love with you. And then Jake showed up, and I was like,
Jake,
ma'am.
Jake, we haven't talked about this, but we might need to be a throuple or a
No.
molecule.
She was not cute enough for me to be like, Jake, we need to be a throuple, but she was very
Damn.
fun. She's very nice.
Damn.
But she was like, I think I am in love with you. You like all the same movies that I like. And I'm just like, I just know the answer to the movie
Ma'am?
trivia. Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Ma'am?
Please.
Why?
Oh,
You're putting a
nice.
bump it on there?
Nice.
Yeah, I just for
Bump it.
visual language, I use the whole box to put the bump it on it.
Oh,
Oh
right,
yeah.
right, yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, that's the worst thing about the
Hey,
stride.
Eric.
Oh, thank you.
Very good.
Oh, thank you. That's the worst thing about the strides that have happened for
For feminists.
for LGBTQ
Oh.
plus folk and for feminism is that
Mhm.
now you need to be hit on drunk girls as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
True. I didn't have much for the horns. I just gave it some eyes.
Yeah, I hate them.
Oh, okay.
Eric, can I suggest those are beautiful eyes?
are
I think
beautiful.
if it is going to get paired though with the compliment mirror,
Oh,
that it should be like the hard eyes emoji.
Oh, sure.
that's
Oh,
good,
that's cute.
Julia.
Sorry, I had to give it heterochromia.
I was
because
gonna
it's-
say I do really like that, but at the same
because it's
time-
cool and special in a
Yeah.
in a YA novel.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, you're gonna make the emoji.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there we go.
I just really liked the eyes, and I didn't want to get rid of the heterochromia.
Oh,
you
that's-
know what,
no, that's
man?
great.
Why throw out your
Aw.
work when you can incorporate it?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
That's cute.
I think it's good. I feel like I want to make everyone bigger because I have to like put it just in the.
No, they don't
smaller-
have to be actually mounted on the wall.
I was just not.
Bray, I think the woman's name was Angie.
Oh, Angie's so drunk.
Angie was really drunk.
Angie's so drunk.
Amelia Ashes back again.
Or it was like Angie or Andy, maybe one of those. I don't know.
She was too drunk to pronounce her own name.
I just don't remember, Brandon. It was late in the night, and I was ready to go home.
I had already been winning trivia for the past 3 hours. I had to get out.
We came in third.
What?
I don't know sports.
That's why I gotta go, Julia. I fill in all of the things you don't know.
I know.
One of the music questions was your guys' first dance for your wedding, though. So it was
what was Eric and Amanda's first dance at their wedding?
New York State of Mind. No, he plays like a 10-second clip of a song, and then you have to name the artist and Not my specialty though. I'm not good at naming songs or artists.
But I got destroyed us 5 in that round.
Well, that's because Rue and I have very similar taste in music.
It was unbelievable. I was like, what's happening?
Rue, community manager Rue for Multitude ran a trivia thing that we did as content, and here's the thing: Rue and Julia like the same things, so all of the questions were, "Hey Julia, do you like this thing? Tell me about it."
It was awesome.
For all 5 rounds, it was all shit you liked. But it was about fall. It was about fall or something.
Not the worst season ever.
It was spooky stuff.
The thing that's most annoying to me was that me and Julia have strong overlaps and stuff too, but Rue picked the stuff that we don't have overlaps in.
Yeah, same. It's like Rue didn't talk about anime.
Yeah.
Rue was like,
where the Disney questions?
One very specific singer-songwriter who's a queer woman who come out with this song, which is on Julia's workout playlist.
Oh, Eric, just quick little palate cleanser. Hakuna busting in chat to say horsey naked.
Hey, what the fuck is that?
Oh, it's from last week, Brandon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Right? It was, or from last stream,
yeah.
I don't remember Discord, the context, but
get on in. It's a good time.
Why were you doing perverted horse things last stream?
No, this okay. All right, Brandon. So we were playing this Jackbox game.
Oh, yes. Sorry, it was Jackbox. We were
playing this Jackbox game where you need to put things in a timeline. Right? That's pretty much what it is. It's over or it's like a timeline.
Novels by publication year.
Or from smallest to largest, you need to put it in a line, right?
I want to point out we were playing in teams. Rue and I were on a team. Amanda and Eric were on a team. Amanda and Eric in the same room.
Julia, that was not the problem. That was not the problem. So the whole time, and of course, Amanda and I are not music people. We're doing it the entire time. Rue is screaming at us that we're wrong and stupid.
We had to sequence popular genres of music. So one of them was Baroque classical, and the other one was Nouveau polk, and some of them are not real. And so we were just like, I don't fucking know.
You guys kept saying the polka wasn't real. I'm sure one of those polkas was real.
No, all of them were fake. All of them were fake.
I know, I'm teasing.
That's because polka is fake. Polka doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Okay, so we're doing it, and then the entire time, and I'm putting this on Rue. Rue was screaming at us that we were idiots, right? Then Julia and Rue had to go, and they had to order. It was plays, right?
It was plays.
Yeah,
it was plays. So it's when plays were published, and they were doing it. They were doing a fine job.
Yeah, Aeschylus, Sophocles, Henry James, all kinds of stuff
all this time. And then of course a fake one came up, and it was for horsey naked. Which was a fake answer, but it was supposed to be for Equus, right?
Yeah.
And then Rue was just like, I know what this is, right in the middle, and just dropped it.
No. What happened was we tried to throw it out, but we overlayered it.
No.
We could.
They knew it was fake. They knew it was fake. They were attempting to throw it out, which was even funnier because of just the architecture of the game. They couldn't throw it out, and so it landed. And they were like, "Fuck!"
So we're the horsey naked the whole time. The rest of the thing was us laughing for 5 minutes.
Horsey naked.
It was great.
While Rue is just like, "Fuck!"
Eric was wheezing.
I was wheezing. I had
so funny.
Inhale myself.
I threw out one because the name sounded fake, even though I knew the play was real. And then Amanda was like, "You idiot." No, Amanda was much nicer to me than that. But Amanda was like, "No, that's real.
That's not like me."
We were too busy laughing.
Yeah,
we couldn't do
I
it.
know.
Sorry, there's a bunch of hand-drawn turkey stuff, and I just.
Oh, I know. We see it.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, it's cool.
Why?
Just various
disasters. Because of the disaster. Yeah. They sometimes
there's
generate
Ukraine, there's Haiti.
They generate hand-drawn images for whatever natural disaster is happening in the world. So that's why it was happening.
Cool. I was thinking, not to derail us from fun anecdotes, but I was hoping we could get
Horsey Nakey.
Yeah, I was hoping we could get a sentient little cast iron pan of like creamed spinach dip, maybe on the table.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're
That
right.
table is just sitting there. Yeah.
No, that's a good point.
Brandon, tell me about that. What's its personality? Ooh,
Salty.
nice.
You know.
Yeah.
Incomplete because he doesn't have chips. He's salty about it, and
he's just looking for the right relationship, and the right
just
chip hasn't come along.
100%
right relationship.
Julia. 100%.
Amanda.
And
Joking.
Thank you.
I take it.
Oh,
and
Joking.
it can never be eaten. It lives there, and if you try to eat it, the bar manager stops you.
They're like, no, that's Chad. He works here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Place
It's like
your
the
order with
display
him.
food at like a Quiznos.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
The display food?
Mhm.
What's
At
that?
you know what a Quiznos, Eric, where they have the display food out?
Yeah.
I could not think of a place that does display food.
Like at a diner when you see all the pies.
Yes. No, that's just pie storage. What,
I
but like you know
I
what
don't
I'm
know
talking
why
about?
that got me so good, but it got me.
Actually, we went to like in New York City. There's a bunch of ours are branded as urban spaces, but they're essentially like cafeteria halls with like small vendors that have their own standalone like restaurants in other places of the city. And they have like a little outpost with like communal seating, so you can like have your corporate lunch. And all of them had display food outside of the like stalls. And I was just like, man, whose job is it to like make a beautiful and aesthetic bowl, you know, every day or every other day, and just like hairspray it and like put it there? Like, how do you preserve it? I don't even know.
Eric, good job.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Great
But
job, Eric.
I-
You no scoped it.
I did watch. This isn't exactly the same, but you know, in Japan where they have those like realistic looking food displays.
Yes.
I watched.
I think
it,
that's
like,
what we're talking about.
No, the
right?
thing that Amanda's talking about is different because they like make a dish and just put it out every day.
I mean, I'm talking about the phenomenon, but I'm sure there
yeah.
are like real fake, fake looking or real looking
Yes.
fake ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched something about how they make those, and I need to if I find it, I'll send it to you, Amanda, because you would love that shit.
Oh yeah. My
Um,
grandma and I were just talking about a show she watches, and it is about maybe not truckers, not crew. Oh, it was about a place that like inspects airplanes for like seaworthiness, but for the air, like you have to like get the
Interesting.
airplane inspected. And it's like a documentary that that my uncle like got on her iPad for her, and she really likes it because like she's really into logistics, and you know, I was like, Jamie, this is where I get it from. Yes, her name is
Now-
Jamie. She is not a tomato.
Now, Eric,
Jams.
what I was going to suggest was you put a bag of tortilla chips with a wig on at the bar to make
that's
eyes at the spinach dip.
fun. Hey, we can just put some loaded fries over here regardless. That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's
Yeah.
good. Now,
Oh, God.
Hakuna in chat did say, "Was this stream ever actually on the rails?"
No.
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 Oh wait, there's a bag that's already personified.
Oh, really? Oh.
This
Oh,
guy.
there he is.
Ooh,
Oh,
this
that's like-
pal.
What is that thing? Kawaii? Yeah, she did a kawaii face or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Go
No,
ahead.
Julia, I have to make it from scratch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm like the
appreciate
barefoot
that.
Contessa.
Yes.
You might have to Google image Tostitos.
No, I got these.
Oh,
The
nice.
barefoot
Oh, no, these have
Contessa
dip.
buys things, Eric, if they don't have. Come on.
Brandon, store-bought is
Store-bought is
not
fine.
fine. It's not
Store-bought
fine.
is fine.
It's acceptable. It's not good.
Exactly. I got to make everything. What's the point of me being married to Jeffrey and being in the CIA for so long if I
White
can't
House
make it happen?
nuclear analyst.
He was a spy, Brandon. Let's be honest.
Jeffrey was definitely a spy.
No, Jeffrey
Jeffrey's
was
just-
a spy. She was in the did whatever it's called, the budget office of the White House.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh.
Jeffrey was in the government agency too. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
That's how they met.
I just thought he was like a theaterman. I don't know.
No.
Let's see.
He was a gentleman. He was a gentleman thief.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
Eric. Not
Back
that
for
I
one
want
last job.
not that I want the mouth back in, but I want them to like be giving heart eyes and like ooh, I want
Julia,
to get
much
all
better.
up on that.
Much better.
Yeah.
God, I hate this, Eric.
And then they need a wig too. We can
Okay,
recycle
hold
one
on.
of the wigs, but
I know the brown blends in a little bit to that wallpaper though.
mhm.
Okay,
Is
against
it okay?
the brick.
No,
it's
I'll
better.
come up with a better wig.
How about,
How about a
updo?
redhead now that we
Or
have?
or a ponytail.
That's
Yeah.
true.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
'Cause
Just
it-
like Jax's hair from Drag Race. Am
Oh
I
my God.
right, ladies?
Good one, Amanda. Wait, I like this one.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah,
The asymmetrical
that's a
bob.
spy.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Fully covering an eye.
I love that.
Like all of the women I found attractive when I was a kid.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I like how there's just loaded fries on the table now. It's not anthropomorphic at all. It's just loaded fries.
Eric, I really like the red head down underneath the magic suggestion with the two buns.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Cute.
Okay,
That can go on the loaded fries is my suggestion. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Hey, you guys, you know how that Jeffrey was a spy?
How?
In his Wikipedia page, it just says he worked in the Nixon, Ford, and Carter administrations in both the White House and the State Department. That's it. Nothing else.
Do you understand now why I'm like, Brandon, he was a spy?
Brandon, that was a spy.
Lots of business trips, undisclosed destinations,
Yep.
speaks a lot of languages, short.
Jeffrey is on a trip right now, so I've made scalloped potatoes.
We have a first-time chatter, Crow Kaka. This is a
Ooh.
very good name. Made it to the stream. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining.
Hello.
Thanks for joining.
Do you like my hat?
Welcome. Yeah, Brandon wears that every stream.
Yeah.
This is
He's
a stream
doing it all the
exclusive
time.
item.
Yeah, like Brandon, I don't know why you're bringing up the hat. Everyone knows you have the hat.
That's a good fucking point, Julia.
I have to share something because someone said scalloped potatoes. I need to share a meme that Amanda showed me last night and said looked like me, and I need to review this. I just need to put this on pause really quickly. I need just to review. I need a general review.
I'm so excited to see what this is.
Same. Me too. Me too. Yeah. Yeah.
What do we think? What do we think of this?
That is 100% spot on accurate, Amanda. Good job.
I like it. It's so good.
I sent Eric a lot of images of cats, but this one really hit the nail on the head.
Eric, can you get the pair that looks like Amanda, the bird looks like Amanda, and then put you two
Oh,
next
the
to each
toucan,
other,
yeah,
and then put like a heart between you two?
Sure, yeah.
This is truly on the level of when I showed you guys the video of the skateboarder who gets the fish.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. I love that it's in a baby chair. I love that it's sitting so nicely. I love that it fits and sits perfectly. And I love that he wishes scalloped potatoes.
Now, is this a baby chair? I was trying to figure out what this was.
That's a
it-
cat
now that
chair.
it's bigger. Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Because it has like a baby print on it.
Yeah.
It has a baby print on it, but it's a bucket. So that's why I couldn't figure out. And there's no. It doesn't seem like there are leg holes, or maybe there are.
I
There are
think
leg
you
holes
just
right
can't see
here.
them.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me.
I
Put
think
a-
it must be for babies. Yeah.
Now it does also, if you look at it sideways, it looks like the cat has like rubber rain gloves on his hands, just like on
Yes.
the table.
Yes. Keyboard catting.
Keyboard cat. Yeah.
Westy Imposter in chat confirmed that it's a 90s baby chair and that they
Thank
had
you.
one growing up that attached to the table like that.
Oh, nice.
Do you remember
Wonderful.
being in said chair? That's impressive.
I'm always so impressed. Julia has lots of early memories. I have like jack shit.
I have very few early memories. I feel like I crushed my childhood out of my brain.
Yeah.
Hey, Julia, same.
What I love about the cat is that he's just sitting there and that he's hoping there will be scalloped potatoes. Not, and he won't be served whatever. When he is served dinner,
He's happy
he will
with
eat
whatever
it.
he
He'll
gets,
eat it.
yeah.
Yeah,
But he's
Eric,
really
why do you
hoping
think this is you?
He's really hoping that it's going to be scalloped potatoes because he loves it.
This is
And
what this is exactly correct.
It's like I don't need. It's like I have my preferences, but I'm just happy you're feeding me.
I'm happy to be here.
Eric, can you very quickly with these two photos just like whip up a wedding invitation really quick?
Yeah. If you could just
Yeah,
real quick
sure.
do that'd be great.
Yeah, hey, just really quickly.
We
Yeah,
did do our
yeah.
save the dates on Canva.
I was gonna say, I bet they have lots of templates.
Is this ours or is this just a?
No,
I
it's
think
yours.
it is yours, yeah. 'cause
Ours.
That's you and Amanda. I don't
It's
see what
cat
the
and
problem is.
toucan.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Enjoy your marriage.
marriage. What the
I don't
fuck
know.
is that?
I have no Canva. You got a lot of splaining to do. Okay.
Hey, fuckers, enjoy your marriage.
Bitch.
I think these are for like save the dates or something.
Yeah. Oh, there's only two photos. Yeah.
See, like,
Nice.
like
Oh, yeah, these are
enjoy
actually nice.
our marriage is one thing.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
for a
Right?
wedding invite, but
We will enjoy your presence at our wedding. Like, there's
enjoy your marriage.
Enjoy our marriage. Also, it sounds like you're asking them to be your polycule, though.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use
We saw you from
Nice.
across the bar. And we liked your vibe.
drag and drop though. Yeah.
Oh, fucking clutch.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Nailed it.
art.
Oh yeah.
Art.
Art. It's good.
Now, are your names Mia and Oliver?
Has come home.
I'm just trying to get the whole.
Oh yeah.
no,
Oh,
I
you got
can
it.
do
You got it. Yeah, yeah.
No, I want the whole image. I can't. It's fine.
yeah.
Get out of here.
What
I don't-
happened to
Oh,
that?
wait.
Oh,
This,
I forgot about
guys,
them.
this is the pajama challenge. You have to equip these stock models with appropriate pajamas.
Okay. we'll do it.
every time the third one from the left, I think she's grabbing her crotch.
She
She's
just
not.
Definitely is.
No, she's going like.
No,
I
it
don't
does
think
look
so,
like Julia.
Yeah.
All right,
You
hold
have
on.
to.
Hold on.
God damn
For
it.
next time, yeah.
Position backwards. Here. It's time to light the lights. Brr, 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 on the Muppet Show tonight. Mwah!
Oh no. Oh no.
Julia, I don't know if you remember this, but my favorite thing in all of Disney World is on the Muppets 3D ride when you're
Mhm.
in the big room waiting and they do the little like TV show thing.
Yeah.
And they go, Gonzo's on, which is you. And Gonzo says, like, oh my God, we have, I'm paraphrasing. He's like, oh my gosh, we have a special guest today, the Mickey Mouse. And it's Rizzo in a Mickey Mouse costume. And he goes,
Sure is.
hello, welcome to my park.
Welcome to my park.
That's very funny.
And then
It's
he's like,
you.
they're
Brandon, it's
tourists. They
you."
won't know.
That does.
They've
sound-
never
that's
seen the real Mickey.
That is 100% something Brandon would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to my park.
All right. How
I
about
like
this?
the
Is this
sparkle.
good?
Yeah. It's perfect. Thanks, honey.
Cat and Toucan getting married.
Cat and
New
Toucan.
York
Toucan.
Married at last.
I don't want to.
Potato cat.
Well, I was gonna say I don't want to
Baby
like
toucan.
change this, but maybe you say cat and toucan and potatoes getting married.
Okay. How about
It's a
scalloped?
throuple situation.
Scalloped cat and baby toucan.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love
Nailed
it.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think that this is what the VC companies thought of when they were founding Canva? This is
Yeah.
what they thought would happen.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Canva sponsor us. God damn it.
You don't even fuck these other losers. Sponsor me.
I
Look
know.
how easy it was to put the pictures that we wanted into this beautiful thingy. It was so easy.
It was so easy.
Are you also a toucan and a scallop cat?
And
You can
do
too.
We can help Canva.
oh my god. Okay, hold on. I have to extract the Cougat again. Oh no, did I lose it?
No.
Ah, it's fine. It's okay. I'll delete this. I think we have them there. Okay. Are we done with this?
Yeah.
Are we good
we're
with
done.
this?
We're done.
Yeah.
We did it.
Okay. Is there anything on the floor we want to do?
Oh.
I have a suggestion.
I don't want to think about the floors of bars that I'm at.
Well, I was gonna say
Um,
sentient spill, but what do you got,
mm,
Amanda?
You know, guys, next to the new dive bar that opened in our neighborhood, are very excited about, I noticed the apartment next door is like a bougie apartment in an old warehouse, and next to the stoop of the apartment is a boot scraper. And I was like, pretty wild to install or to keep in your new apartment, but it's pretty metal. So I thought that was a nice
Oh, I don't even know what a
Nice.
boot scraper looks like.
image. It's not going to be in Canva, I don't think.
It might be.
It's like
Boot
a
scraper?
no.
Boot scraper.
No,
How
look
about
at
a
Google
mouse
images.
scraper?
Nope. Nope.
Whoa,
Nope.
whoa.
Not the Aura Brush, title sponsor of VidCon for the first 4 years that VidCon was a thing.
That's funny.
But if you go into Google Images and just look up boot scraper, it's like it's like a car wash for your boots.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
one of those, like.
But this one was cast iron and like really cute.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
cast
It's
it's like
iron.
vintage. Yeah,
Just like me, cast iron, cute.
Like this.
Vintage.
This.
yeah,
All right. Yeah, check this shit out.
it's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is bougie as hell.
Only this one had like a guide on two sides, almost like a foot sizer, but like the
Ah.
walls were high and there was
Right.
like little
Wow.
texture
What-
things to scrape your
Gotcha.
boots.
gotcha.
Does it go into a bucket or something? Where does all the muck go?
Underneath.
Just washed away.
Is it outside, not inside?
Yeah, it's outside.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
adjacent to the stoop, just like in the way
Got
that
it.
sometimes in towns there'll still be the like hitching posts where you like hitch your horse. There's just like a boot scraper, and I was like, why? It was like in the sidewalk. I was like, what?
Amanda, what towns are you visiting?
Scrape me. Scrape me, Daddy.
Thank you, Julia. See,
You're welcome.
If only Rue had asked those questions instead of. Yeah, Julia gets me.
Why are you not adding it? I see no typing happen, Eric.
Oh,
He wanted it just to be from me.
Still don't
okay,
see it.
fine.
Weird.
Was that it?
No, I don't think so.
I think it should be an I at the end.
There we go.
There it is.
And we got a
meant Poppy,
thumbnail.
but
Nailed it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh boy.
We got a
D.
we got a VOD title and thumbnail. Perfect.
No, we already
Yeah.
had our VOD title. I don't remember what it is, but
I don't
we picked
either.
Something
it
with
before.
pajamas? Oh, women be pajamas.
Women
Oh, yeah,
in
we were
pajamas.
No, Amanda lost the game. We were trying to get women be pajamas in.
Well, that's what I was going to do
title.
for the last slide. My
Yeah.
plan was to attire all of those crazy stock models with pajamas.
All right, let's do it. Women be pajamas. Let's go.
Pajamas.
Oh boy. I mean,
Now, is the lore that these two sets of the same people are twins?
Twins.
They're clones, Brandon.
They're clones.
He's an elf.
Ah, a nude elf.
One of
Sleeping cat.
Santa's sexy helpers.
Why'd you write sleepy hat?
I like the blue one actually. Can we use the blue one too?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, that's nice.
I think it
just
should be
be
on the
quick.
green guy.
I feel like folks have really gotten their time's
worth.
worth of this
Yeah.
stream. Yeah.
That guy looks like, from afar, he looks like shitty Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I don't know. I don't want to get demonetized. So like this lady she sleeps in the nude, so it's just the Z's.
Sure. I just think she's a young woman, so don't need to distract to pick that.
Z. There we go.
Nice.
Is that good?
Yeah, perfect.
Maybe this
Do
woman's
they
having a nightmare.
Do they
And then-
share one slanket?
Wait, I got it. This woman's having a nightmare. So this is her nega self.
Oh, good.
Chat, can you just let me know you're still there?
No, they all left.
I hope not.
No,
I'm giving top tier content right now.
that's good. Hell yeah.
Bray said
Thanks,
for,
Bray.
Yeah, Bray said for better or for worse, yes.
No, that's fair. Amanda, I don't have any more pajamas to give.
Yeah, that's all right. I just wanted to get the title in there, but I think "Scrape Me, Daddy"
Okay.
is the answer.
Can I make a suggestion then instead? Because we have like 15 minutes left.
Sure.
Can you like Google like a array of pajamas and then we can like give them magic properties like we tend
Oh,
to
that's
do?
fun.
Sure.
Hey, is
I
that
just
how you
wanted to
spell
say-
pajamas?
This is how you spell it in the British way.
Pajamas.
Hey,
Pajamas.
Brits? I don't think so.
Pajamas.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Australia. No, I know. Sorry, I know you're correct. I'm saying Brits. I don't think that's correct.
Oh yeah. No, I know it. I know this from in Canada. They 100% do this. So it's
Hey,
Yeah.
Australians, can you tell me how
Pajamas.
you spell or say pajamas, please, in the chat? Thank you.
Pajamas.
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 Enough pajamas to fill the Nile. Eric, can you go to the Target Boys
Hold
pajama
on. Oh,
section?
ladies pee pajamas. All right, hold on.
Can you go to
Yeah.
the Target Boys pajamas?
Target Boys XL.
Which is not a great thing to Google.
That's
No.
what happens. You just like my wardrobe comes up. Don't put me
Yeah.
on blast like
You
that.
just get Julia's website.
Can you just take a little screenshot, maybe?
Oh, this is good. Well, let's look at the stuff.
Oh, there's some sets.
This is
I don't think
I
we
like
need
the-
actual kids on the image, but we can definitely.
No.
Oh, this
The
might be a
sets, though.
nightmare to copy.
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, Australians have confirmed they just call them PJs. That is correct. Great.
Correct.
You're in the cool club still.
Yeah, something that does startle me, thank you for asking, about Australian Survivor is that they are always just giving each other nicknames with a Z.
Eric,
So,
Oh,
for
sure.
example,
Eric,
What?
just real quick, I need to do the Scooby-Doo one while it's still fresh in my brain.
Yeah.
You get advantage on investigation checks, but you're always hungry.
Okay,
Sorry.
continue, Amanda.
on.
True.
For the second one, I think it's that you always have like a pack lunch that you can assign a bonus to, but everyone knows your mom loves you because that feels like the kind of pajama where it's just super
'Cause
cool
you're the
out of
super
this
cool
world.
def-
Yeah. Yeah, but no, on Australian Survivor, like this woman, Shannon is called Shiz, and the guy Simon is
no.
called Simo, and
I
they're
like
always they're always giving each other fucking nutso nicknames. and
Oh,
it makes me laugh.
Australians in the chat. I know we have at least 2, 3, I think, in chat.
Yeah.
Please tell us what our nicknames would be for our names.
Please,
Yes,
give me an
please.
Australian nickname.
Yes.
Oh, it's a
Um,
Minecraft one. I was trying to figure out what that pattern was.
No, I do have to ask: is Australian Survivor just like in Australia? Like it's just Australia? Like they just go
Brandon,
to
you've
Sydney?
you've activated
unlocked
Amanda's
the
trap
beast.
card. Pot of greed.
They just
Yeah,
have to go
basically.
10 minutes outside of town, and it's already a survival situation.
True, fucking true.
It's longer. There are more cast members. The challenges are bigger, and it's better in every single way than American Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same show, just much better.
Yeah. Probably Jules for Julia.
That's already my nickname.
That's
Yeah,
already
classic.
the nickname. Yeah. Is
Ross
Eric
said that
like?
she knew a Catherine that people called Kaza. That's exactly right. I know a John called Jazza.
Yeah.
That's
His
how
name
it
is
is.
John.
No, different
Yeah.
person. I don't
But
know what
al-
Jazza's
but also-
name is.
But I'm also pretty sure Jazz's name is actually
Yeah.
John.
Oh
Wait,
my
really?
I think so.
I'm
I could be
offended.
wrong, but
I agree with Brandon.
You can't just call yourself Jazza and then pretend like
Apparently
it's
you
your real
can.
last name.
Yeah, you can.
absolutely.
No, I agree with Brandon. It's like giving yourself your own nickname.
Is that a snail?
Well, Jazz's
Eric?
last name is John, so or
Yeah.
internet name. So
Yes.
Oh, this is interesting. Library Chick says Lauren is Laws? Lowe's?
Ooh.
Is it
Laws.
Laws?
Yeah.
With an,
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm gonna call.
they
calling Lauren that.
always just add a Z, slap a Z onto it, or it could be like Ezza. Probably.
Which is longer than Eric.
Yeah. I know.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so I have some more here. I have a dinosaur one. I have this one with a snail on it. These are Minecraft guys, and here's Taz Christmas.
Nice.
Great. I like the snail. Maybe it like decreases your movement, but you get like a mucus shield.
That's
Aw.
nice.
cute.
That's really cute.
Like your speed becomes 5, but you get like plus like 5 slime armor.
I just want to clarify for Bourbon Wolf in the chat that we're not saying that going by preferred name is lying. We're saying that our specific Jazza is lying to us.
We're talking about the way that that British people are taking their regular John name and turning it into Jazza, like a cool nickname.
That's the coolest
Yes.
name ever. If that's
It
the
is.
case.
It is. It's better.
It's,
Listen,
it's much better.
it's better.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's much like in the traditional way of people giving themselves cool nicknames at camp, which no one calls them that, and you're faking instead of naming yourself the thing that you feel most in your deep gender self. Very different experience.
Yeah.
Very different experiences.
Eric, did you have to tell anybody at camp while you were a counselor or a camper that like calling
one's gonna call
yourself
you
like
that.
Brock is not happening, or like, cool dude 14?
No, I never had.
How
had to
did
do
you
that.
find my nickname from camp?
Brandon, if you tried calling yourself Brock, I would be totally fine with that.
That would be so. I would enjoy that so deeply.
Brock Grugle.
Brock Grugle.
That's good, actually. I like that. It's better than fucking Brandon.
Yeah, but you want to let's go. You're so integral to the political
Yeah.
conversation right now.
That's true. I am. Bourbon Wolf says that they want their stage name to be B-Dez, and I fully support this.
I like that a lot.
Can I also say that Bourbon Wolf sounds like a like you never heard of them before, but they're a house DJ who
Mhm.
has like 5 million Instagram followers.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
very successful as a DJ.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm focused on pajamas again. Why did we choose children pajamas?
Because they're
Target
Target
Boys
Boys
XL.
Oh,
there's Pikachus.
God.
That's cute.
Ooh,
Okay, I'll do
Pikachu's.
Pikachu's.
Pikachu.
Did you
I'm
guys see, by the way,
trying-
that they're doing a Detective Pikachu 2?
Oh,
I did
no.
see that.
I'll watch it.
Yes. Okay, I have to figure out what the fuck these are.
Okay, so we have Scooby Doo, the cool dude right here.
Minecraft.
This is Minecraft.
Okay, so in Minecraft you build shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in you have very sharp edges and might cut yourself, but you get to take a short rest on demand because you get to build little huts.
Maybe it's like you
Okay.
get to like shape Earth as a free action, but it only in squares.
Oh, I like that.
That's fun. I think you
Better.
also get advantage against attacks on the undead because isn't zombies a thing in Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what
Shape
the
Earth.
little green guy on the shorts
Only,
is.
only into
Yeah.
cubes. That must be so unhelpful. It's just that they're all cubes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ralts.
hey.
Sorry, go
Hey
ahead.
guys, hey, can you guys tell Minecraft that they should put in some fucking curves
On International Women's Month.
on International Women's Month? It should all be curves for women.
No, but really, look at how good the pixels are on the Jokin'. It's incredible. Those little squares.
International Women's Day.
Ralts
Hold on, I'm
didn't.
gonna get one more.
Ralts didn't know
One
about
more.
Detective Pikachu too. How dare you,
Congrats.
Ralts?
You broke news to Ralts.
I know.
Incredible.
I am your job now.
Incredible flex.
I am the reporter now. Okay, and then I got monster trucks. Okay, so here we go.
Yay!
So now the ones we have left are Pikachu, Taz Christmas,
Mhm.
dinosaurs, and monster trucks.
For the monster trucks, Eric,
Yeah.
I think these are the pajama of Transformers, but you have to roll like a D10 to see what you can transform into. And
Hmm.
like one is like a moped and
Yeah.
like, you know, kind of like not as fun stuff, but then like 10 is monster truck.
That's
You
fun.
gotta roll.
And not all of them are fun, yeah.
For Taz Christmas,
Yeah.
I think anytime anyone utters the phrase "war on Christmas," you get to cast a tornado spell for free.
Great. I love it. And
you
it
get
smells
to-
like peppermint.
I'm just gonna say War on Christmas.
Yeah,
so
we know what it
forget
means.
That's
forget
really
what
good.
we were talking about.
I think you have to exactly. I have to run to a call, but please finish the pajamas without me.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
The
Love you guys.
dinosaurs. Bye, Amanda.
Bye, Amanda.
Love
Bye.
you.
No, now you have to roll. But I thought you were gonna roll.
I have a water.
Parkour.
Oh, okay, parkour. Okay, two more.
Oh yeah, the Pikachu
And then we're
one.
released from this flesh prison.
The Pikachu one, you turn into a talking Pikachu, Detective
course.
Pikachu.
Of course.
True. It's how about like, okay, yes, and you get electric powers, but you never want to go home.
You never
Pokeball.
evolve.
But you can never enter your home again.
you never want to go home or change or evolve.
You have a problem with growing up, and also you never want to return to your home. Love it.
Yes, exactly.
Alchemist in the chat, I just thought it was funny. It said, "Imagine if if they changed all the cubes to spheres in Minecraft." And I think
Yeah, for
So many things
international-
would break.
For women, for
Women's
International
Day.
Women's Month.
Mhm.
All right, one last one. I got dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
I mean, like, it's too straightforward.
Feathers.
I like dinosaurs. Yeah.
You get feathers. You get to fly.
Yeah, there you go. Your bones are now hollow. Congratulations.
For better or for worse.
Yeah. Hey, don't tell the FBI I put Target Boys XL into my browser.
I already did, Eric. I'm sorry.
No, you're a pirate.
Get 'em, cops.
No. Ah! They're busting in through all sides. All right, I think we got it.
Real quick, the Australians in the chat are saying Maza or Mads for Amanda.
Yeah.
Oh, Mads is good.
Mads. I like Mads.
Can we start calling Amanda Mads and see if she
Yes.
notices?
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Okay. All right, wonderful. Do you want to review or
really-
is there anything we want to add?
Can we call Brandon Braza?
That's pretty good. Pretty good, but bad.
Yep.
Hey, Brandon, we can just do your nickname from middle school, which was Brazzers.
Brazzers. Braziers.
No, Julia, that's not.
Okay. I'm sorry, I said it with a French accent accidentally. So
No, Julia, do you know what Brazzers is?
No.
Okay.
Good,
Don't tell me.
Google it.
Oh, wait. No, I do know what that is. Fuck. Never mind.
All right,
Took me a second to
FBI,
get there.
FBI, Eric, FBI, Eric said Target Boy XLs. Get them, boys.
Okay, let's review.
It's so mean.
So this is Brandon as a ghost being found by Luigi. He's when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
That's a
it's a
Brandon.
Brandon. Oh shit, Brandon, can you make this your Slack profile picture?
We
I
we
cannot.
keep saying that, and he won't change it.
He
From,
just won't. He won't
from
do it.
Rizzo,
He won't
so,
do it.
Yeah,
This is the pub that has
magic pub.
magic pub with anthropomorphic items on. I'm laughing at the chips. Anthropomorphic things on the walls and on the things. And you need to scrape me, Diddy. Which
Yeah,
is
it's
good.
Diddy Kong now.
Scrape me, Diddy Kong. This is our Amanda and my save the date, which you all got for our
Aaron,
wedding.
don't dox yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's in upstate New York, bitches.
Did you write that, or was that already in there?
No, I wrote that.
Yeah, Canva put in upstate New York bitches, Brandon.
Save the date. This is Ladies Be Pajamas. We didn't really film
really
this
do that
one.
one.
We tried. Well, we tried.
We did Target Boys XL instead.
We did Target, and then we did Target Boys XL instead. And here are some pajamas you can use in your game, which is the intention of side quests, right?
Yeah, that's the point.
Supposedly.
That's it.
All right, we did it.
Check out our shit.
Look at go follow us on the socials. Share the video of the sea shanty with someone you love to promote the show, because that's the best way we think we can grow it. And yeah, we did it. It's another stream here.
Yay.
We
I
should
don't know why we're doing this, but we're doing it now.
in two.
Eric, do it with
No,
us.
I see you. That's
do
why
it with us.
In 2 weeks from now, we will be at PAX East.
That's true.
So come, if you're in the Boston area, come see us for PAX East. But we will not be streaming because we will all four of us be in together, not doing this. But
We will be streaming, but it's streaming in real life. And is that?
Yeah.
I think that's just living.
Yeah.
I think it's called hanging out.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Brandon, I'm gonna go stream in real life after we get off this stream. It's called living, bruh.
Yeah. So we won't be streaming, but if you're in the Boston area, if you're going to PAX East, we will be there. There will be a Multitude booth, and there will be a Games and Feelings live show. But if you aren't there, I think tickets are sold out for Saturday, but I think you can still come on Friday or whatever the other day is for PAX. So y'all should still come if you're in the area. But next week we're doing it, but 2 weeks from now we are not.
Sounds
Because
good.
we're streaming. But the shit's still gotta come out though. The podcast is still coming out. That's fine. All right. And then Brandon, we're gonna say the thing that we say at the end of every streaming episode. Is he gonna do the Howard Dean scream?
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
What is it?
See you later.
And then you're gonna do the Howard Dean scream. And then you're gonna be like, "Cha!"